Hello everyone, welcome to my cooking class. My name is Jacqueline McGrath. I'm super excited to be here because we're going to do a modified version of a Golden Arch recipe. Yes, that would be the McDonald's, but we're going to make a salad. Yes, we're going to do a Big Mac salad bowl. Now, I'm using our saute pan. Absolutely love this pan. I mean, it's absolutely gorgeous. It comes, of course, with a beautiful lid. I'm just getting the heat going on it. And what we're going to do is we are going to, instead of using burgers and turkey or chicken, instead we're going to do a vegetarian style. So what it is this package is filled with pea protein, so it's really good as a protein substitution. And instead of following the directions, you know me, I'm not going to follow them at all. We're going to actually modify this so this becomes our flavoring, our burger flavoring, okay? So we're gonna literally dump our easy peasy bolognese, and we roughly need to add approximately 4 cups of liquid. Now, what I thought I'd do is use our 4-cup prep bowl. 1, 2, 3. And because I want to have some burger seasoning, what I'm going to do is I am going to put in our burger seasoning inside, roughly about a half a cup, just so I can get it to emulsify and get some really good flavor going on that. So I'm going to use our 4-in-1 spoon. You can see it's already cooking. And I'm going to roughly put approximately a tablespoon this into the package, into the liquid here. Give it a bit of a stir, and I'm gonna add it right into this mix. Now, if you're wondering about this easy peasy bolognese, it actually does have flavoring in it already. It's got things like onion and a little bit of garlic, if I recall. So a little bit of organic sugar, sea salt, celery, black pepper, and basil. So it does have flavoring in it already, but we want to have some burger flavoring. So we're just going to add that to it. And now we're just going to actually get it to cook down a bit. And this will be the first thing you're going to do because we need to get the moisture reconstituting so it becomes almost like a hamburger seasoning. This, by the way, didn't show this earlier. This is part of our kitchen utensil set, and this is the saute spoon. I use this spoon so frequently. So glad I have it in the kitchen because if you're a person that does not like cooking, usually when you have tools, it makes the job easier. And yes, it might not be quite the struggle that you're used to. So we're just going to reduce this, and now we're going to make, of course, our Big Mac sauce, and I'm going to share some fun food facts for you. Okay, so here's the deal on this Big Mac. Okay, the claim to fame actually goes to a fellow. His name is Jim, sorry, do I need to drink already? Jim Delegati, and he was from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. He was actually a franchise owner, and he came up with the 2-burger patty because he had a bunch of steel workers in Philadelphia. Now, they were hungry, and of course, at the time, McDonald's only had single burgers, so he decided to create the Big Mac. What's in a Big Mac? Okay, here we go. There was a slogan, a sign, actually, and a song that came with it. I remember it because this goes back to 1967, and it was 2 all-beef patties, special sauce, iced lettuce, cheese, pickles, onions on a sesame seed bun, right? Okay, so here is 2 all-beef patties. Well, they're certainly not all beef, but they're pea protein ones, and so much healthier for you. Ooh, lots of flavor. And you can see that it's actually reducing really nicely now. Okay, so now here's another fun food fact. Originally, when the Big Macs first came out, do you know how much they were? They only cost 45 cents for a Big Mac. Now, I don't even know how much they are, but what's inside a Big Mac is roughly about 28 grams of fat. 10 grams of it are saturated fats. And the burger itself is about 550 calories. Now, Americans, 50 million Americans visit fast food chains every day, and a fifth of those go at least to a fast food franchise twice a week. So this is going to be a great substitute, but a real flavor booster, and also very economical. As you can see, that one package has literally filled this saute pan. Okay, so let's make the Big Burger sauce. So what we're going to do here, a few things out of our way. Okay, so for the Big Burger sauce, well, look no further than Epicure's Big Burger sauce. I go by BBS, Big Burger sauce, only just because it's so much easier to type out. But what we need to do is we need to mix this. So what I've got in here, I'm just gonna get a spatula. We've got a cup of mayo in our 4-cup prep bowls. These prep bowls, as you recall, you get 4 of them in a set. They come in really handy for doing prep work, especially if you are one of these people that it's like, oh my gosh, what's for dinner? And you say that at the end of every day. You can actually sort of do your menu planning, which is the biggest challenge for most people, is what's for dinner. They don't plan ahead of time. So you could go to the grocery store, use our ingredients, and have it all planned out for you. What else goes inside here? Well, we're going to use our 4-in-1 spoon again. Tablespoon at this end, teaspoon at this end. Of course, flip it over and we've got 1/2 and 1/4. And we're going to add a tablespoon of relish. Okay, I was finishing off the jar. So the nice thing about cooking versus baking, it doesn't have to be exact. So I just wanted to use this jar. It would be criminal to have, like, I don't know, that left over and the jar in my fridge. So just use it up. It's just going to give you a bit more of a zing. This is what the fame of the Big Mac is. It's got all these ingredients already in, because normally when you go make your own hamburger over the holiday season, you're putting mustard, mayo, and relish on it. But that's exactly what this sauce is. So I've now just put in approximately 2 tablespoons of ketchup. And we're just gonna simply mix that up. Pretty soon you're gonna see that it incorporates right into that sauce that you're so familiar with, but of course, a lot healthier version. The mayonnaise that I used in this is 1/2 and 1/2, so it's a lighter fat one. We need, for this, we need to put in our BBS seasoning. Now, all we need is the flavoring. Yes, this is our Big Burger sauce. The directions for using this are literally on the back of the package. So roughly all you need is 2 tablespoons. And notice how this 4-in-1 spoon fits perfectly inside here. So 1, 2. As you can tell, I love this product. I'm almost done. In fact, it's not even worth keeping. So I add a little bit more flavor. Again, you're cooking. No need to stress about all the little bits and pieces. You don't want to have it hit the garbage, and you don't want to have it fill your fridge. So just finish stirring this up. So we've got our bolognese, well, our pea protein meat substitute, almost ready here. You can see that the liquid's almost all gone. I want to have it not totally dried out. I do want it to be moist, but I certainly don't want it to be runny, because I want this to literally sit on top of my lettuce. These are our Stay With Me containers. These are sold in the catalog, and what I love about them is you can actually use them in different ways because they actually have a divider. I don't know if you see that, but I've got spinach underneath, tucked underneath here. I'm just going to use the romaine. I've got my romaine here. And what I love about those Stay With Me keepers is the fact that they do keep your food crispy and so it doesn't become soggy and icky. Now I'm using my ceramic knife. I love this because when I use it, it doesn't make my vegetables turn brown so quickly. It doesn't oxidize them. So I'm just gonna roughly chop these. Sometimes when I'm doing lettuce, I like cutting them in half just so you have nice sizable pieces so you're not, it's not so difficult eating. So these are flexible cutting boards. We're just gonna put that in our bowl and then we're going to start adding the other ingredients. And this pan is still hot. I've turned off my heat now. And as you can see, it's not running in my plate anymore. It's got a little bit too much moisture for me yet, but in about 2 or 3 minutes, just sitting in this hot dish, it will be absolutely perfect. Next, we're going to have our cheese. So you can use any cheese that's in your kitchen. You could use cheddar, or you can use mozzarella, whatever suits your fancy. Next, pickles. So if you have dill pickles, we want to give these a good little chop. And I want them in nice little slices. Because this is going to be your Big Mac, just roughly chopped up here. Perfect. Gonna add that. Oops. The onion, because I just love it. I'm gonna focus on the mandolin. Now this mandolin I love because it's so easy to use. The little pop on the back here is you just push your finger and it can lift out the tray. And when you do purchase it, it actually comes with 4 different options. These are nice, solid metal ones, so you can actually really get them set right in there. And then I'm just gonna do a few slices. Put those on my salad. What's next? Well, even though the Big Mac didn't say tomatoes, I love tomatoes. And of course, look at the beautiful colors that are coming together. Remember, we do eat with our eyes. So I'm using, again, our ceramic knife. And what I might want to do is put these into quarters. And then the last thing, of course, is going to be our amazing Big Mac sauce and our hamburger. Now, as you can see, this is really becoming quite a big dish. We'll get our, let me show you that. Doesn't that look delicious? Let me taste it. Now the flavoring in here, grab a little spoon. Remember I threw that hamburger mix in there? The seasoning? Yum. Now, optimally, you'd want to put this on cold. So you could make this up the night before and just keep it in the fridge. It's a little hot right now, but we're going to be eating right away. So I'm just going to put some of my hamburger mix in here. I'm going to store the rest. As you can see, there's a lot. Store this, cook once. You're going to eat at least another time with this. We're going to add some of our sauce. A spoon here. I'm just going to put a dollop right in the middle there. This is like our salad dressing. And lastly, this is our everything bagel. That's our absolutely fabulous, easy, healthy option. Now, all you need to do is dig in. So I hope you enjoyed today's cooking class. Feel free to come back. Thanks for watching my cooking class. I hope you enjoyed it. Remember, just because something says easy peasy bolognese does not mean it needs to be a bolognese. As you can see, I've used this protein pack to become your burger sauce, and this is a vegetarian option. Bye for now.